what they're going to look like for a while. So I actually really like them. I wish they're black, but oh well.
How beneficial was the pace in camp and working with Coach Calvin, I guess?
Mm-hmm. It helped me out a lot. I love the Manning family. They're a great family and stuff. And going out there, helping out little kids and stuff like that, from the ages from like 8 to maybe seniors in high school, we coached them a lot. The Mannings helped us out, and so it was a really good camp.
Is there something specifically you took from that experience that you learned from it?
I met a lot of other college quarterbacks and got to teach the other QBs what I've learned from the Mannings, from what I learned from Calhoun, Beck, everybody else at this university, my high school coach, and just got to be able to tell them, like the little kids, what I've learned and just teach them stuff.
Taylor, what benefits do you think you'll have being in the second year in an offense? What kind of things will help you just from being in that second year?
More comfortable, more knowing what our game plan is going to be, because last year we kind of switched it up a lot because we really didn't know what Coach Beck really wanted, because a lot of defenses switched it up on us from early in the year, early on in the games, and we really didn't know how to prepare for them. We just knew our game plan, and a lot of times when we went into a game, we had to change up our game plan, so it was very difficult. This year we actually know what defenses are going to give us, and so it's a lot better for us and Coach Beck.
Ben just said he noticed a significant difference from the end of last year through spring ball through the summer in terms of your quarterback development. How would you assess your own development?
I assess it a lot. I've kind of grew a lot too, maybe my throwing motion and stuff like that, as a leader, as a vocal leader, as a better player on the team. And so I think as a team we've grown a lot too.
What was that like in your position last year? You say when defenses, you didn't know what to expect sometimes during the game. Did it create confusion in your mind? Was it difficult?
Yeah, it was very difficult, especially from me and then Coach Beck. It confused him sometimes. Also, it's just hard going into a game thinking the defenses are going to do this one thing against us, and then they prepare for something totally different. So once we go out there, so it's pretty much we have to change everything at halftime. So what we're doing, so.
What was a game last year where maybe you felt like it clicked the most? Maybe you didn't have to change too much in the Big Ten schedule. What was the game?
I'm not really sure. I can't really pull out a specific game, but I think I'm not really sure about that one.
Taylor, do you have any physical limitations going into last season?
Like my injury-wise and stuff like that. I was still hampered from my redshirt freshman year. I was still a little dinged up, but right now this is the best I've felt since my redshirt freshman year.
What was it that was bothering you?
Just pretty much everything that was still nagging me, because I didn't actually go into cleats until I think the first day of fall camp. So it was a lot of stuff that was still nagging me.
There was kind of a concerted effort last year for you to stay healthy the whole year, where you maybe run out of bounds instead of taking hits. Do you see that going forward, or?
I think this year I should be running the ball a lot more. So hopefully our backups will learn a lot more this year, and hopefully be more experience from the offense and stuff. So hopefully this year I can take more hits and be able to run the ball a lot more.
So do you feel like the Big Ten didn't get to see the true Taylor Martinez, the guy that ran really well as a freshman last year?
No, I don't think so. Just because last year I was still a little dinged up, and so right now this is the best I've felt since my redshirt freshman year.
Now, do you have a completion percentage in mind that you'd like to get to? Did you think of it in those terms?
70% or above.
That'd be a pretty big jump from 56. Do you feel that
Yep.
confident?
Where does that confidence come from? What leads you to make that your goal?
Just because this is my first time ever in the second year offense, and I think this year's the receivers, they're going to be really good, the tight ends and the running backs, and I actually know where to go with the ball now and stuff. I've learned a lot. It's my third year, so.
A couple of your tight ends have talked a little bit about kind of how you guys work your patterns and how it's sort of a silent relate. You got to know where they're going, and they got to know where they're going. Talk a little bit about that, and maybe how that improved over the summer in 7-on-7.
In our offense, it's more based on freedom. What's pretty much open based on coverage. They can run a certain route, and I got to pretty much have to know where they're going to be, and just little stuff like that. And so
you have to know the coverage kind of before the play, you've got to be able to identify that stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of coverages based on college football and stuff. The first coverages that they're going to give you, it's not really it. They're going to rotate a lot and little stuff like that. So a lot of it, it's on me, the coverages, and plus the tight ends, the receivers, they have to see when the safeties are going to roll and the corners are going to drop, just little stuff like that.
So would that kind of roll you? Would you try to mess with your mind and practice, and then did you guys try to do some stuff over the summer just by yourself to test you and your ability to kind of know where the receivers are going to go?
Yeah, just like 7-on-7 on the scout team and stuff like that. The safeties, the safeties on the scout team do a really good job of rotating, giving different looks. So trying to confuse us, the receivers, anybody.
You guys are picked third in the division and just 16th in the poll that came out yesterday. What are you expecting from this team this year?
To win a national championship.
I asked Ben this, is there some young guys that stick out to you in the offseason, freshmen, true freshmen, who kind of turned some heads?
All the true freshmen right now, they're all looking pretty good.
What about Tommy Armstrong? What have you seen from him, and how much do you try to help the young quarterbacks along as they kind of try to break themselves in here in Nebraska?
From what I've seen so far from Tommy, he's a smart kid, pretty strong arm, and hopefully he can help us out this year. So we'll see what happens.
This is your third year with Bo Pelini. How have you seen your relationship with your head coach grow and change over those 3 years?
Coach Pelini is like a fatherly figure to me. I've loved him ever since I got on campus, and every year it just keeps on growing. So.
Taylor, when you were at that Manning camp, how much actual time did you get with Peyton or Eli, and what were you giving advice?
We actually, certain times I went up to Peyton and he talked to me. He came up to me, talked to me. I talked to Archie Manning, Eli Manning, Cooper Manning, and all the brothers were there. Cooper Manning's little sons were there, so I got to hang out with them quite a while.
Did they give you any advice? Like, I'm sure they knew who you were, but anything that really stuck in your head?
Just keep working hard and everything will come.
Taylor, you mentioned the national championship. What if, just hypothetically, you get to the Big Ten championship and not get the national championship? Would it still be a success for you? And what would define success for this team this season?
My goal is to go to the national championship and compete for it. And if we go to the national championship, the Big Ten will be there. And if we win that, we go to the national championship.
You're already looking forward to that date on the Rose Bowl this year?
Against UCLA, yeah. Wish New Heisel was still there, but oh.
Why do you wish he was still there?
I don't know, just because he recruited me in high school. So.
You can have a lot of family there.
Yeah, a ton.
How many tickets do you get?
I'm going to try to get as much as I can. I could have so many people come to this game, but it's all based on tickets and stuff like that, so we're very limited.
But he wanted you to be a DB, is that correct? When coaching
it was like receiver, DB, yeah.
Taylor, this is fan day. What's the strangest thing you've been asked to sign?
I don't know. I think it was a boot last time. I'm not really sure. I've signed cell phones. Yeah.
B-O-O-T?
Yeah, like a boot.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't even make sure.
Not a boot. One person actually asked me to do that, but no.
What did you say?
I was like, no, I'm good.